Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. If you love natural beverages and want to discover how to craft unique and high quality products at home, this is the right place for you. Today, we'll explore a delightful and fascinating drink, apple wine, also known as cider. For fresh apples, with a bit of skill and patience, you can create a drink that is not only delicious, but also good for your health. Cider is a naturally fermented drink made from apple juice. It is a beloved beverage worldwide, especially in European countries. From the lush apple orchards of England to the renowned cider-producing regions of France and Spain, cider has become an integral part of many cultures' culinary traditions. So is it difficult to make cider at home? Let's delve into the cider making process and uncover the intriguing stories behind this beverage. First, let's talk about the history of cider. It's believed that cider has existed since ancient times when people discovered that naturally fermented apple juice creates a drink with a slightly sweet taste and a pleasant aroma. In Europe, cider became a daily staple as early as the 9th century, particularly in England, where the cool climate is perfect for apple cultivation. Today, cider is not only popular in Europe, but is also enjoyed in places like the US, Australia, and Japan. To make cider at home, you'll need a few basic ingredients such as fresh apples, preferably sweet varieties like Gala, Fuji, or Granny Smith, growing yeast or specialized cider yeast, sugar if the apples aren't sweet enough, and clean water to dilute the apple juice if necessary. Choose fresh, unblemished apples to ensure the best quality cider. Wash the apples thoroughly and cut them into small pieces, then extract the juice using a juicer or blender. Different apple varieties will contribute unique flavors, so feel free to mix several types to enrich the taste. A small tip is to include some apple peel in the juicing process to enhance the cider's depth of flavor. Next, pour the apple juice into a glass jar, add the yeast, and stir well. You can use regular brewing yeast or specialized cider yeast for a more authentic taste. Cover the jar with cloth or a lid with an airlock to allow carbon dioxide to escape during fermentation. Place the jar in a cool, dark spot and let the fermentation process take place over 1 to 2 weeks. During this time, you'll notice bubbles forming on the surface, which is a sign that the yeast is active. To manage the process more effectively, you can use a thermometer to maintain a steady temperature of around 25 degrees Celsius, the ideal condition for yeast growth. If it's too cold, fermentation will slow down. If too hot, the cider might spoil. When the bubbling slows down and the apple juice surface becomes still, it indicates that fermentation is complete. Then, strain the cider through a fine sieve to remove the sediment. You may repeat this process multiple times to ensure the cider is clear and free of residue. After that, bottle the cider and refrigerate it for at least a week to stabilize the flavor. If you want naturally sparkling cider, add a bit of sugar before bottling and leave the bottles at room temperature for 1 to 2 days before chilling. Several factors influence cider quality, including the type of apples used, fermentation duration, and storage methods. For instance, sweet apples produce milder cider, while tart apples yield a bolder flavor. Longer fermentation times can result in higher alcohol content and more complex flavors. Additionally, using glass containers instead of plastic is crucial to avoid any impact on the cider's taste. If you enjoy experimenting, try adding ingredients like cinnamon, ginger, or honey during fermentation. These spices not only enhance the flavor, but also provide a unique twist to the drink. Another tip is to create sparkling cider by leaving the bottles at room temperature for a few extra days before refrigeration. When your cider is ready, enjoying it is an art in itself. Cider pairs well with light snacks like cheese, bread, or even grilled dishes. Its refreshing taste is perfect for quenching your thirst on hot summer days or warming up chilly winter evenings. If you want to share your creation with friends and family, personalize your cider bottles with homemade labels to make them extra special. With these simple steps, you can make cider at home without requiring any complicated equipment. Give it a try today and discover the unique flavors you can create with your own hands. Good luck and enjoy your cider journey.